I'm sure that you know that being the lowest price is not where you want to be, and that's how a lot of guys end up going out of business. Let's talk about that. There's usually a couple of reasons why you are competing on price. It usually has to do with your presentation, and that means that what people think of when they see your business anywhere. It could be your truck, it could be you personally, it could be your website, it could be the images you put on social media. Any one of those items, and probably a few more that I'm not even thinking of, is sending out a signal. And most often we find that with outdoor living contractors, they're sending out signals that our work is not that high quality. And that is an immediate signal to the client that you are competing on price. If you pull up in a beat up old truck, chances are they're gonna not think of you as a high-end company, and they're gonna price shop you. And just the fact that they saw your images online, they saw your ad, they looked at your presentation on your Google business profile, and your images, your presentation is just not that nice, doesn't have really nice looking photos, is not professionally written, just doesn't give off a high-end vibe, is why you were attracting customers who are price shoppers. You could, on the alternate side, the flip side of that coin, have a pretty good presentation online, but when you show up, you might lack the confidence to just bid higher. We find that in a lot of cases, there are the salespeople, the project managers who are out there bidding jobs are just not confident enough. If you seem desperate for the job and you're willing to cut corners and you're willing to cut prices here and there or give a discount or something like that, they're just gonna take advantage of you because they can smell insecurity a mile away. If you go to a project and you've given a good presentation, you got a good presentation online, the truck is nice, at least decent, it's got a sign on the side, maybe it's wrapped, maybe it's not, you're presentable, you've presented a nice looking project for them, you've given them what you feel is a good competitive price where you got some profit margins, and you can see that they're like, that's not something we can afford. Well, you don't necessarily need to cut the price. You can cut features. You can say, I totally understand, so maybe we can get rid of these pavers over here and that'll knock off this amount of money. You start taking away the things that they want, they're more likely to say, no, we don't want that. And then it kind of puts the ball back in their court. If you are putting forth a really professional presentation on all fronts, website, social media, Google business profile, reviews, all of that, people who are price shoppers are gonna stay away from you. And that's really what you want to do, is get rid of and steer clear of people who are price shoppers. I want to be realistic about the fact that not all of you out there as outdoor living contractors are at a high level. You know, you might be mowing yards and just doing a small project here and there, but you'd like to do more. What I would recommend is this. If you find a homeowner who you're mowing their yard or whatever, you're doing some low ticket stuff, you're putting in just a little bit of pavers or something, you're putting in a couple of bushes, sell them a low end package, but do a really good job, because it's worth it in our opinion as marketers. If you were to say, I'm gonna give you above and beyond what you're even paying for. I might even pay for some of this myself because I need some really nice looking media. I need to do a good job so that I can have the high-end looking production media that I need to get me to the next level. You may need to do that for the first handful of jobs. Hopefully you don't have to lose money, but maybe you're not making that much because you need to establish a reputation. That's the best that you can do, and I recommend doing it if you have to. I don't recommend that you go and find somebody else's images. That's not gonna work. AI images, AI is getting good, but it ain't that good. And there's also embedded metadata in those images, and you've probably seen it lately where all the social media platforms are flagging those images as AI generated. That does not instill confidence. Now, it's different if you take an image that you shot and you tell AI, hey, I shot this with my cell phone, it doesn't look that great, it's not at the right time of day, can you kind of spruce it up a little bit and make it look more like a professional photo? Don't modify it heavily, just tell AI to make it look better. You can often get through those filters on social media to not flag it as an AI generated image. It's a real image, it's just been touched up a little bit. So that's another good suggestion that you can try. I hope that this has helped you to understand maybe why you're attracting some low-end buyers and have given you a couple of tips and tricks that you can use to move upscale a little bit to where you're not competing on price so much. If you have any questions, just let us know. We'd love to chat with you. There's no cost. Call, text, email, whatever you want. We can chat about it. Appreciate you guys.